Hello, this is Will the Dreamer coming to you for the 12th episode of our podcast. This time we have the great fortune of introducing Walter Ford. He goes by Doc, that's his nickname, for 50 to 60 years of business, being successful and prosperous. And this is the story of how he did it. First of all, I give you a little bit background about his family and his early education. Then a second part would be how he take over the business with his brothers. And the very third part would be a general update of the current status, the expansion, and his philosophy of success. So first of all, I would like to tell you that Mr. Ford, call him Doc, he goes by his nickname, that his grandfather, W. Ford, was a family practice physician in the 1900s, in the early 1900s, came to Cape Girardeau, a town in southeast Missouri, and a family practice physician set up his practice in Gordonville, which is currently fairly close to Walmart. And in the old days, you don't retire, you just keep on practicing. So at the age of 93, the family finally convinced Dr. Ford to retire. Now, his father started the business of the funeral home in 1949. Doc himself was born in 1935. His father ran the business and was mayor of Cape Girardeau for 12 years. So early on, Doc, or Mr. Ford, really is interested in the family business and want to get in. He was educated at the Central High School, the local high school in Cape Girardeau, and went to the local college, Southeast Missouri University. He studied business. This went on for 3 years, but he decided strategically, instead of doing a fourth year, he went for 1 year of embalming school in Nashville. John A. Gupton Embalming School is still in existence. At that time, it's only 1 year. You get certificate for embalming and also qualifies you for certificate of funeral director. Now, the same school would take 4 years. Things got a lot more complicated. So let me get to the second part, that at the age of 21, he kind of took over the business with two of his other brothers. What his dad did is to make them buy him out. So this is no free handout. They have to buy the dad out, and all three brothers work together for 15 years or more. Now, finally decided the two brothers will go their own way. So Mr. Ford and his wife, Iris, bought them out. Jerry Ford is one of the brothers, and he became a state representative. He's retired now. The other brother went into banking. So the business grew and went very well. Now, this is passed along in the family, and now there is expansion in 1990 that they decided they will have a big location, a flagship location, build a brand new, beautiful structure on Mount Auburn, the Ford and Son Funeral Home. It's a very beautiful structure. That's 1990. But in between, the second generation took over. His older son joined in 1980, and the younger son, Kevin, joined in 1983. Now, as time goes on, Kevin, his son, stayed, and his grandson, Josh, also got into the business. Again, around 2010, Mr. Ford made them buy him out, because this is after 50 to 60 years of business. He wanted them to have the responsibility. So they bought him out over time. Now, I want to get to the last part about his business vision of Doc and his philosophy of success. So in 2015, there's an opportunity in Jackson that they were selling a funeral home. So Doc decided he will buy it and expand. Now, following that, there were a few other locations that availability becomes a thing that he can do, so that he bought also funeral home in Perryville, and also Altenburg, in Benton, and in Marble Hill. Now, there are other locations that he bought. Not only that, 2 crematorium and 2 plots of cemetery land. So his vision is really to expand. So let me go back that his philosophy of success. There are basically 3 points. Have empathy. Treat others as you want to be treated yourself. It's a very difficult and delicate time when people have lost. So have empathy and compassion. Number 2 is that you have to work seriously. Every day you get up, you go to work and solve all the problems. Number 3 is his personal philosophy that if you don't expand over time, you will just shrink. So that explains the expansion at different locations and also the sideline crematorium and cemetery plots that he bought. What a career! Over 50 to 60 years. He still go to work, but he really hand over the reins to his son and his grandson. But he goes there, he greet people, and he still have a great time. So I hope that we can all learn something from Doc. A remarkable career for so many years, and what a business philosophy. So if you enjoyed this, please subscribe below. And in the meantime, keep on dreaming until we meet again. Bye.